We're live.
No, we're not.
Welcome, people, to another episode of Top Rope Squishy. Being joined once again by the bird, Justin Hollis, and the villain, Marcus Gray. Hey, guys, how are you doing?
Well, my back hurts. Maddie, does your back hurt?
No.
I want to know why my back is hurting. That's right. Looks like I had to carry my show yesterday because somebody, oh no.
You're going to let him have it? Let him have it.
I started listening to that podcast, our podcast yesterday, and the first thing I heard was the birds left the coop, and I stopped listening.
That's like vengeance. Why? You know what? I think people enjoyed themselves. It was sorely missed, but it's wonderful to be on Top Rope Squishy, bro. It's great to be back with her.
I'm so happy that you guys are here.
And thank you, Maddie, for stepping up and filling the small shoes that you had to fill yesterday, because it was definitely a lot better having you on there than people having to look at my mug the whole time.
Stop, Justin. People love you. But I'm not gonna lie, I had a great time. So
you gotta thank you. She gotta thank you. I got nothing. Maddie.
Marcus, yeah. We thanked each other all night. We were texting each other. It's a team effort. We all in it together, y'all.
Yes, we did. I love you, Uncle. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, the love, y'all. What are we here for? What are we here for, y'all? We gonna talk
wrestling, AEW, and loving right now.
Yes, lots and lots of love in the room. Obviously, we have to do a preview show instead of a recap show because it's tomorrow. We don't, but we can talk about it.
I mean, it's craziness. I gotta get used to Friday night Dynamites, people. I'm missing Wednesdays.
You know what it is? It's the NBA playoffs, but this is good because they're getting us used to watching shows at 10 p.m. on Friday because Rampage, which is it's coming in August, I believe 13, at 10 p.m. So they're getting us ready for it. We're gonna have 2 AEW shows on TV and 2 on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot, people.
We need to grow.
Before we get started,
please
follow the bird Justin Hollis on Twitter and the channel on YouTube. Also, the villain, Marcus Gray. Make sure you follow, subscribe, y'all. We're bringing you content, fresh content for days. Hello to the people in the room. Courtney, Adam Walker.
Leroy in the building.
Anna.
Hey.
Yes.
Wait. Before we get started, okay?
Oh, here
Adam, okay, I saw your tweet earlier, Adam, about saying I needed to make a bet to get kicked in the gonads. Listen, I wasn't dumb enough to make that bet, okay?
Oh my God!
Shots fired!
Marcus!
Who doesn't bet on Darby Allin?
Marcus really thought Darby Allin was going to win that match. I was not dumb enough to put my body parts on the line in a bet for that match, and I'm not dumb enough to do it in the future.
Maddie,
I'm not going to be that person. There was at least 30% of the people saying that Darby was going to retain. So, I did a survey, and I was shocked that Darby had that many people, but people really wanted him to retain. I, on the other hand, said it from day one. As soon as I saw this coming, I'm like, and Miro is going to game over Darby Allin. He's going to be tossed around like a sack of potatoes.
None of you saved me. None of you saved me. You know what? If I got to be the bad guy, shout outs to bad guy. If I have to be that guy, I will be the bad guy. But I'm a man of my word. Darby was supposed to win. America wanted it. AEW wanted it.
I have
listen. The Crow, our producer, told me a couple days ago I had to be more heelish whenever I do these podcasts now. So there you go. That was me.
Look, Marcus,
that's me going heel now a little bit.
That's for you, Marcus. That's my sister.
Squish. Oh my God. Squish, what is our lineup looking like for 8? Can we do my man? I want to have a son.
Let's say
the great legacy must continue. AEW.
the yam bags and talk about what we were talking about, the TNT Championship. We got TNT Champion. We got Miro, the champ, going up against Evil Uno from the Dark Order. Now, I believe, as you can see, that Miro retains. It's game over for Evil Uno. I still think it's going to be a good match, though.
Right.
What do you guys think?
Evil Uno has impressed me a lot. You know, I was part of that crowd in the beginning where I'm like, Dark Order, bleh. And then, of course, we see what happens. They came, they rebounded. They've been absolutely amazing. But Evil Uno, over the last 6 months, 8 months, you know, of course, we had the pandemic. So pre-pandemic, he really changed his game, and he upped his game. And he's been very impressive. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to upset Miro tomorrow night. But I am impressed with him.
Yeah. If Murder Hawk couldn't take it, Evil Uno's not going to get it.
Nuts. Okay, my nuts aside for a second. Let's look at what he's been dishing out too. Look,
you want to bet?
Lately, he's going full in. He's becoming the beast he should have been in WWE. We can all admit that. Like, that's injury aside and ice. Like, I'm glad to see the beast come out. I'm glad to see, like, if he had to be that way, he is looking like a serious threat to the TNT title. Like, it looks like somebody and Evil Uno, I mean, like you said, the Dark Order have been killing it. Absolutely slaying it as a whole. Remember when they started, it was just Stu Grayson, Evil Uno, and they had nobody banged on them
minions. They had the little minions.
You remember?
Yes,
they
the little
crawl.
Dark minions. Yes.
Yep.
It was such a funny gimmick until, Brody Lee showed up, Brody Lee, and he made it serious. He made them he made it mean something. He made them people were taking
up a notch.
Yeah, they were definitely.
Brody Lee literally cemented that. And being the elite.
Hey, Lou! Lou's in the house.
Lou!
I don't know you.
Yeah.
But I love you.
I love you.
Anyway.
But no, I'm long-winded. Miro, fully banking. I'm proud of what he did as far as progression, Evil Uno, like you said, Justin. But no, Miro's on the dominant streak, and he's not stopping. He's not stopping.
Not now. Who do you guys think will dethrone him?
Let's bet on it, Marcus.
I don't have yam bags to bet, but I'll officiate it.
Uncle, I'm a man of my word. But, okay, actually, before I even bet, before we go down that route for a second, who do you think should dethrone? Go ahead. I want to hear your assessment on this.
He's talking to me? He's talking to me?
I'm pointing fingers all directions, people.
There's a number of people. There's a number of people. It could be Brian Cage. It could be Will Hobbs. Who else? It could be Murder Hawk. It could be Sean Spears. The Pinnacle's trying to get up there. You don't know. It could be Wardlow. Why not Wardlow? It could be Jake Hager. It could be anyone, but it has to be believable. I don't want to see a Darby small dude dethroning Miro. I have nothing against small dudes, but I just want this match to be big
beef.
Yeah.
Boy beef. Beef.
Do you guys remember that match against Wardlow and Luchasaurus?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Was that not fucking amazing?
That was a thing. That was it was its own little mini event. It felt impactful. It really did. It was boy beef. It was big boy beef.
It was big boy beef.
Big boy beef. I like the beef.
Exactly.
Two monsters.
So we need to see the monstrous dude take it. And that's what I feel about that.
So to give that assessment, either Wardlow or Sean Spears must take it. Sean Spears
Murder
has to take it.
Lance Archer.
Nope.
Will win. Listen, he will win the TNT title. He will beat Miro for the TNT title.
He's not beating Miro.
I want Murder Hawk to get it because the minute that Murder Hawk showed up at AEW, I was like, he should be the TNT champion. We all know how that went, blah, 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 blah. But
it's not going to be Sean Spears. He's just a good hand. We know that.
Wow.
Fuck off. We're still talking about Murder Hawk. Murder Hawk.
Yeah, we'll talk about murder. No, because you're right. He started in the initial TNT Championship tournament. He was screwed. I mean, he's one of the major threats in the Haas department. He is. I mean, it would make sense. But
everybody dies. You know what I mean? So
everyone does die. I remember I accidentally tweeted him a song that I was supposed to send to our friend Lady Murderhawk, and they have the same handle. You remember when I sent him that song? I would do anything for love, and I was in it. Like I was, and he looked at me like, I don't know what this is. I shit my pants.
Did he block you? Did he block you?
He did not block me. He did not block me. But I was literally shook for a little bit. That was not my finest hour, boys and girls. It was not.
Well, he's in action, and I know he's gonna win. Whenever they're in action like that, and they don't put the opponent, it's gonna be somebody he's gonna beat up easy. So
most definitely. Does Cody have a speech or something?
Cody does have a speech. Cody Rhodes has a huge announcement. What do you guys think it is this time around?
Cody always has a huge announcement.
Wait, I gotta address this. Courtney asks, "What are yam bags?" So Courtney, Taz, when he's on AEW Dark, whenever somebody gets hit in between the legs, the men, the balls, that's the yam bag.
The yam bags.
Make it so class this. Marcus knows all about that.
Marcus is picked in the yam bags. Okay, Marcus, so what do you think Cody Rhodes' huge announcement is?
Look, Justin, let's be honest.
Maybe he announces he's not going to be on Dynamite for like 6 weeks.
The baby's going to be born.
Look, guys, look. Can I be honest here for a second?
Be honest.
Can I be honest for a second?
Be honest.
Let's be honest. He's an EVP, arguably the face of the company. I love our company, but we can express the ups and downs of our company. Is that fair? If you like your brand, you can admit the faults in it, right?
You should.
Right?
It's critiquing it.
Let me be honest with you here. Have you given a crap about anything this man has done since we watched Double or Nothing with Anthony Ogogo? Because his last match, we knew what it was. His last match after Double or Nothing, then I swear to God, we talked about this. Predictably happened. Anthony Ogogo, well-deserved, got that win. Anthony Ogogo is going out like a beast. I don't know what it is lately about Cody, but I don't care. Like I could not care what this announcement is. Like, I know that's messed up, but I really don't care. I'm smoking a cigarette when it happens. As messed up as that sounds, I love my brand. People, I love it. Love it.
Check out the merch.
Maddie, what do you think the announcement is?
I think it's going to be about Rampage.
I think he's going to be the commentator.
Ooh.
What? You think he's giving up in-ring that quickly?
No.
Right. No.
I don't think he's going to stop wrestling.
Okay.
They said a wrestler is going to have a huge part on commentary for Rampage.
Isn't it Mark Henry?
No. They said there was going to be another one. I read it somewhere. I don't know where I read it, but that a wrestler is going to be involved on commentary. I originally thought Chris Jericho when I first heard that because Chris Jericho did Dynamite,
and that would make sense.
But if it's about Rampage, I could see it being that. Hopefully, it's Cody saying, "Hey, I'm having my wife's having a baby. See ya."
Right.
For 6 weeks. Then he comes back as a heel and just totally dominates.
Yes.
And says, "Screw the stupid thing. I'm winning the world title."
Remember when he almost became heel? That he came back with the black hair, and I was like, "That's it. Cody's gonna fuck everybody up." And then, like the next week, he had his blonde hair again. I was like, "Okay, what happened there?"
You guys remember that, right? I was so hyped. The internet freaked. For some reason, I want a jerk Cody. He's a big ass. We know. People, we know. But for some reason, I have a feeling he'll make a great jerk. I don't know why, but I want him to come back. Black hair. I don't care. I don't care about what promise I made. Cody made the promise, not Cody Rhodes. Boom, goes for world title. That's the Cody I want to see.
That's true.
Hey.
But I have to be honest. I don't think a lot of people want to see him get the world title. I think they're tired of seeing the EVPs with belts.
Oof.
I'm just saying the truth.
You're not wrong, though. It hurts.
What people are saying because there's so much more talent. And I get it. You're the EVP. If anybody should get to wear those belts at some point, it should be the EVPs you're the EVP, but then pass it along. Don't come back to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He started off with the TNT belt, He did make it mean something. He was defending it weekly. Let's be honest.
Yes.
A lot of people like to hate on Cody, but he's actually not that bad. Hey, Reggie.
Red.
Reggie in the house. But, Anyway, moving on to Christian Cage and Angelico. I thought TH2 were done. Like, I haven't seen the hybrid in a minute. I actually love them because they couldn't be more different. You know
what's funny? I saw a tweet earlier today about people really crapping on
Jack Evans.
The hybrid 2. I saw I thought to myself, like, you don't watch the hybrid 2. They may not be the most like stand-outy gimmick that we've seen, not by any means. They look like a bunch of rave rejects. But these guys, these guys are some of the most technically fluid. Them in AAA, unbelievable. I'm expecting, this is one we should be excited for being honest. We have Christian Cage. The man's still going. And he's
going good.
Right. Justin, you know what I'm talking about? Like, look who they're good. You've seen Angelico's work, right?
Angelico is amazing. Jack Evans is one of the best wrestlers in the world if you just want to look at pure talent. TH2, the thing with TH2 is when you see them live, okay, because they do so much trash talking that they doesn't pick it up on TV. They are trash talking, especially Jack Evans, the entire match. He's yelling at whoever he's fighting. He's yelling at fans. He's trash talking. I can't wait for this match. This is going to be it. This could be match of the night. Right. Honestly, this could be a match of the night.
It could be. It could be.
We know Christian's going to win. Obviously, but you know what? I mean, you got the whole Matt Hardy thing going in with it now, so there'll be some sort of twist to it. But I think in the end, Christian wins. But I'm expecting a match of the night type feel to this one. I think it could steal the show.
You have, Angelico is a submission expert. And his Navarro role is like that. That is when he does that thing. I'm like, man,
it's nice. It's finesse.
Beautiful.
Like, was it Angelico or Jack Evans had a AAA shot on Dark for Kenny Omega? You guys remember?
Don't remember.
It was way back in the beginning when AEW Dark was only an hour, and Kenny Omega defended the AAA championship. I can't remember if it was Jack Evans or Angelico, but it was a pretty sweet
match. Remember. I can't remember who it was. I do remember that.
Maybe someone in the comments.
When I act like I'm coming out in the ring, I always do Jack Evans.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes.
What is that? What he?
That? When the music comes out.
Or is that Angelico? It does it. They do like the Dougie. They do the Dougie.
It's Angelico. It's Angelico. Jack Evans goes and does some breakdance move. Angelico goes.
Listen to the way I talk. It's Angelico to me, okay?
Stop. Oh my God. No.
He has an accent.
Angelico.
I'll do it. Angelico.
There you go.
Make it stop. But we have. Oh my God. I love you guys. Oh my God.
We gotta keep it going. Let's keep it going. This is the next match we're gonna talk about.
Can I pronounce these names?
Big beady men slapping me. This match is the one that I am currently most excited about because
why?
You're putting 4 huge guys in the ring. Okay, now obviously one side is heavier than the other. You got Brian freaking Cage and Will freaking Hobbs. When they were walking into the ring together, I was watching them. I believe it was on Elevation. My husband and I were like, that should be illegal. It's going to be amazing because we all know number 10 and Hangman Adam Page can roll with big dudes. They're pretty big too. They're not as big as Brian Cage and Will Hobbs, obviously. They're probably the biggest guys in AEW. Yeah, I think so. Right?
Wardlow, Jake Hager's pretty big.
Right, Wardlow too.
Wardlow's only about 6'2", guys. Let's be real. 6'1".
He's like 6'8".
Wardlow is only like 6'1". I'm telling you, I've stood next to Wardlow. I'm 6 foot.
Oh!
I've stood next to Wardlow, and he had me by that much.
But how is he like this?
We're not talking about that.
Oh, the Chichos.
His arms are a little bigger than mine.
Look, here's a funny. I did ask him
if he wanted to arm wrestle. He said no. Yeah,
he backed out. Kill you. He was like, you know what? I can't take a lawsuit. Yeah.
He backed out. You know what's funny though? You know Danny Limelight, and we were talking yesterday, and he was about to mention, like, here's the thing, and I'm not going to mention a name, but I actually found out who he was talking about when he said there are certain people. You know, guys, I got to be honest. I'm not going to be honest and name drop. All I'm going to say is
name dropping.
I'm not. I'm just going to say this because I actually found out who it was that he mentioned about being the way they are, the Big Dinosaur shape. They're in the match we are currently talking about. I'm not going to say a name. I'll let you guys be imaginative and really think about it. The person he was actually talking about is currently in the match that we were talking about. I will let that go. The IWC has it now. What can I do? It's out there.
No, we don't gossip.
I'm sorry. Is that Justin? Do not give me that look. I feel like I really just like don't.
Here it is. We don't know what the fuck Marcus is talking about.
We had no clue. Go smoke a joint, Marcus.
I am. I will enjoy that.
Guys,
I will enjoy
take another hit.
Guys, so
I will enjoy that.
Who do you think is winning? Because I didn't put who I think was winning. Obviously, I don't know.
Team Taz.
Why?
I like Brian Cage. I don't know.
I would say Team
Taz. They need a good win. They need a good win. When's the last time that they've had a good win?
Right.
I could be wrong.
No.
Adam Page beat Brian Cage.
Brian Cage at Double or Nothing.
So now it's time for the other side to get a win. You know how this goes. It's a feud. It's a back and forth.
Can't be one-sided.
No, it's not going to end until Brian Cage gets fed up with Team Taz completely and leaves. He's almost there.
Mm-hmm. But and that may happen tonight. Maybe they lose tonight, or not tonight, tomorrow, and that pushes that even further. You know,
we miss having AEW on Wednesday so much
it's so weird.
It's so weird.
It's so weird. And plus, it's at 11. So, like, a good chunk of everybody's either sleeping. Like, I mean,
yeah,
you either kept you on the back burner. But
I'll be there. I'll be there. Who you got, Marcus?
I totally 100%. It's got to be. Team Taz has to. As far as recovery mode, they have to. Because they're not coming off as a dominant team. At one point, one's going to wonder, why is Brian Cage even there if they're not even winning? I've felt that since he's got the FTW title. Why is he even there? Why? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, we love wrestling. We love wrestling in the house.
All I'm going to think about is big, meaty men slapping each other tonight. It's not going to be good for me.
It's going to be great for me. Moving on.
Who do you have? Well, who do you have? You didn't answer.
You never gave your answer, matter of fact. Yeah, we're totally...
Come on, Squishadamus.
I said Team Taz should get it, but I honestly don't know. I think because Brian Cage lost at Double or Nothing, it's time for Team Taz to get a win. And plus,
the only way I can see them losing is just to further that divide between Brian Cage and Team Taz. So if they were to lose, it's going to do something to push them. I honestly, I think I want them to win, though. They need to get a win here. It's been a while.
I agree with JJ. I know my husband's going to be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a comment.
No. Makes sense.
You're right, JJ.
Just saying.
I mean, when the women come out dressed up, they have hardly any clothes. So, you know.
Which women?
Ty Conti, Red Velvet.
Whoa, I mean.
Thunder Rosa.
Abaddon comes out fully covered.
Mamacita.
Okay, all these hot mamacitas out there for you to look at, and they can wrestle, and they can throw. Come on.
Yep.
It's the best time to be a wrestling fan. It is the best time to be a wrestling fan.
What a time to be a wrestling fan.
Hi, Erica.
Hello, Erica.
Erica's in the house. Guys, we have
Pinnacle.
Triple. It's a triple.
A triple?
Yes, it's the Young Bucks with Brandon Cutler versus Pac, Penta, and Eddie Kingston.
The Death Triangle must look. Pac has had that match. He needs the Death Triangle need a win.
Because it's not for belts.
They need a win. To Death Triangle.
I say Pac, Penta, Eddie for the win. Who you got, Justin?
Who you got, Justin?
Who you got?
my heart says Pac, Penta, and Eddie Kingston. My mind says the Young Bucks are going to somehow cheat to win this game, win this match.
No.
That's what the Young Bucks do. It's great.
Yeah, but
awesome.
Dude,
they're becoming the best heels in the business right now.
But no, we don't want to see that happen.
Only reason I don't think they're going to win is because you got freaking Brandon Cutler in the ring.
What happened to him again? Did he break his collarbone? What's this for? Why is it that face?
He had an injury, and then they just kept it on. I think to keep on that whole young boy thing that he's.
No.
Yeah. I hope Pac, Penta, and Kingston win, but the Young Bucks, I think, find a way to somehow continue their winning ways.
We'll see. We got a women's match.
I don't care what you think, Marcus. Okay, how about that? Okay, so put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, sir, consider it. No, thank you. Ooh, we got to talk about this match.
Nyla Rose versus Layla Hirsch. Now you see my comment underneath. It says Nyla Rose should win, but we all know it's going to be Layla Hirsch. You can't see those?
No, I can. I just wasn't looking for those. I got it now. Got it.
Why should Nyla Rose win?
Why should Nyla Rose win?
Why should Nyla Rose win?
Because Nyla Rose has been getting shitted on since day one. She won. Oh my God. She has gotten no respect. She was.
Okay. You tell me what. Okay. He is number 2 AEW Women's Champion, Maddie. We know that. She is a worker, but I think she suffers from Nia Jax syndrome. She seems like she's very stiff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking her character. She's a beast, but I just don't think she's a good worker. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Layla Hirsch is a savage, though.
You guys
Layla
are
Hirsch
wrong.
Is a beast.
Layla Hirsch is great. She really is. She's great.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Was she Bulgarian?
Russian.
Ooh,
there was on Mission Pro Wrestling. She went up against Masha Slamovic, and that
was Buvas.
Yes, it was.
I'm speaking Russian.
Suplex Central. Oh, really? What did that mean?
What'd you say?
It means I love you.
Say it all.
How sweet.
But you agree that Layla Hirsch, Maddie, is a beast.
Of course, but I've been a Nyla Rose fan since day one. They made her a transitional champion. She didn't get to hold on to the belt long enough. She's pretty beastly. I just feel like she doesn't get, put her in there with Jade. Put her in there with somebody that's going to challenge her. Her match against Hikaru Shida when Hikaru won the belt, and I'm a big Hikaru fan. Her match against Hikaru was fucking amazing. Are you guys going to deny that? Come on.
No. Oh, my God, no.
Nyla doesn't get enough love.
She gets carried in matches.
She carries people in matches.
No. She gets carried in matches.
I will give her. Oh my God, I do not want to catch flack for this because I will give her credit where credit's due. She had the first match at Rio. She's on just who she is as a wrestler. Amazing.
Who's better, Riho or Nyla?
Riho.
No, Justin, you said Nyla first. I'm going with that.
I can't talk.
Riho's been wrestling since she was, 7, 9?
So she could walk? Yes.
Here's the deal. Nyla.
She's like 20 pounds soaking wet.
But she's been wrestling since she was 9. That girl, man, no. Riho's a little JB little chair.
Was so hard to watch in the beginning. She was green. She was hard to watch. Honestly, and this may hurt your feelings, she had no reason being women's champion that early. Nyla Rose now has improved greatly since the beginning. She has gotten a lot better in the ring. But
that's fair.
I want to say Layla Hirsch is going to win this. But I think Nyla's actually going to win this match. So,
high five, Justin.
I still don't think she's to that point to be women's champion again.
I can't believe you said that.
I think that Nyla's never going to see that belt again.
Yeah, no,
that's not fair. That's not fair. I don't believe that.
I believe that.
I do not believe that.
I believe that because I believe that AEW is going to eventually make a mid-card belt for the women, and then Nyla will probably have that one.
I don't think that's fair, though. I don't think that's fair.
Like a TNT version.
I dig it, but I don't think it's fair.
I'm not saying that it's not fair, but you have to look at the women's roster. You got Jade in the running. If Thunder signs with AEW, you know she's going to hold the belt. Britt Baker just took it, so she had a long run to go because Britt Baker's been wanting that belt since day one, right? And this has been anticipated, so they're not going to end her run. DMD. They're not going to end her run that fast, right?
No, of course not.
So I already predicted that she's going to drop the belt at Revolution in 2022 to Thunder Rosa, but then Jade is going to take it from her.
You just sparked a whole new conversation.
Didn't I?
You know that? You did, but you don't even realize what you said though. You think the TNT title is a mid-card title?
I do.
I don't. I think it has almost the same prestige as the world title in the way they have booked it.
That's awesome. I think that's awesome.
Think about it.
I honestly
is Miro a mid-card worker?
No, not really. But
was Cody a mid-card worker?
According to WWE stands, yes, but no, he wasn't.
When that TNT belt came out, though, that TNT belt was not announced because nobody announces belts.
I get it. Brody Lee.
Brody Lee.
Mid-card?
I can't talk bad about Brody Lee.
Secondary.
You know what I mean?
Secondary championship.
Rest in peace. No, I think they are booking the TNT title as an equivalent to the world title. They put that much emphasis on it. It's kind of like the old, even though you had the WWE title, the Intercontinental title back in the day was every bit as important as the world title.
Marcus said it was worthless.
No, I said it's a workhorse.
Oh, workhorse.
Oh my God.
I don't. That's just a whole new conversation.
That's the workhorse title.
I agree with Courtney that Nyla is not a mid card, but I don't believe
no, by no means.
AEW Women's
She's an opener
belt will be on her waist again.
No, don't knock her. Oh my God.
I don't think so. This has been a great conversation. So now I gotta go back and sit back and think of what Justin just told me and reassess my feelings about the TNT belt. The next time we're on, I'll tell you how I feel about it.
Yeah. It's great stuff. It's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Someone's going to take our remarks out of context, and it's going to be all over Twitter one day.
You know what?
You can't.
It's the IWC. We got a lot of love, though. Yeah. We have a lot of love. We have a lot of great friends, man. But
yeah, you can't at all. I mean, did we say who was going to win? Oh yeah, we did. For Pac. Yeah, we did. So all the matches, because this conversation went so far left, but all the matches we've spoken about, but now we got to talk about the stuff that's going to happen on the show.
What's going to happen?
So Kenny Omega and Don Callis are promising to expose some AEW conspiracy. So what do you guys think that might be?
It's about dang time that they expose some AEW conspiracy. I've been waiting on freaking Kenny Omega to come out and do this. God, I love Kenny Omega's character right now.
Yeah. You know why? Because my man OC was screwed. You know he was.
No, he wasn't screwed.
No, he was.
Your man was never going to win the match, Marcus.
Orange Cassidy had no chance.
He had every chance.
No chance.
He had the chance.
No.
Solid chance.
Here's what I think about Orange Cassidy. I think he's great. He could probably hold the TNT title at some point.
See, look at you relegating the TNT to secondary again, Matt. No, it is equivalent of the world title. I'm saying, like, no, OC is the people's choice. Look, I mean, genuine article.
But it's not going to win. And there's no way, mark my words, Marcus, there's no way that OC is going to dethrone Omega.
I want you people to remember this. Somebody in the comments comment something right now. You remember this. Somebody did. I'm glad they did. They did.
Cassidy will not take the title belt from Omega.
It's going to be Hangman. We all know that.
Who commented that?
Me? I just said that. I just said that.
And I agree.
Hangman Adam Page 100% deserves it. Full transparency. His story's been one of amazing redemption. I am stingy. I'm a Leo. I'm a stingy boy. I want OC to win and this woman to be the next women's champion. She deserved it.
Here's a comment from Tom. Lighter than the
she's lighter than the belt.
OC is lighter than the bell.
Put your glasses on, Marcus.
No, he's freshly squeezed. I will defend that man till I'm blue in the face. Defend that man. If he gave me his sunglasses, I would cry. Full on cry.
Here you go, Marcus. Cry. I'll give you one. Hey, bro, my brother's in the house. Love you too, bro. Rolando.
Love ya.
Hey, bro.
Family support in the business.
Ain't mad at it.
I can't be mad at them. My family is awesome. We got to talk about Sting and Darby, y'all. What are they going to say? They're not going to say shit. They're going to get interrupted. That's what I think.
Actually, you're right. That's a spot on. Every single time since that man has came back, he's been interrupted. I expect no speech, and I expect Ethan Page and freaking Scorpio Sky. Thank you. Make something happen. I was drawing a blank on that very brown head, but yeah, he makes something happen. Yeah. I don't expect anything uber amazing. I think after a while they should actually go their separate ways because we know Sting can still go in small pockets. Let's Darby do his thing. I think he should get closer to the Dark Order. If you want my honest opinion, for some reason
you heard me. You heard me say that the other day. You're just taking my view.
No, you weren't even here the other day. What other day?
I said it last time we were on with Natty. I
don't recall the conversation in question.
Go back and listen. Go back to the match, the Sting match, and I said it.
What for everybody who missed it? What was this conversation?
I said the Dark Order came out for Sting and them. I said, are we going to see Sting or Darby go to the Dark Order? I said that.
He did say that.
No, he didn't.
He did say that. And it would make sense.
I'm choking on my rage right now because
hey, Marcus, you can have the same opinion as me. Mine are always cool.
No, here's the thing. Because now you understand. If I give him that satisfaction, that little bit of he was rightness, he's an Aries. And he's an Aries about it when he's right. Thank you. I like the balance, though. You're Capricorn. I want you to look at this from logically. That man, when he's right, I hate when he's right. Because I know he's wrong.
I know an Aries or two. So
one day Sting's gonna snap when they keep interrupting him. He's gonna have a big temper tantrum one day. He's just gonna
pull
beat
that
the mess out of somebody.
Yeah,
you're gonna beat the mess. It's so annoying though to get interrupted every week. Come on, AEW.
You expect it at this point.
Yeah, let's do something different in AEW. Surprise us with something different.
I think what's missing. Let's be honest, guys. Was last week's match or last week's Dynamite rather? How do you guys feel about it?
What do you mean? I think it was good. I think it was a good match, good show. The shows right after a pay-per-view are always like a lot of talking and stuff like that. So
I like how the tone just shifted so rightly to look, people, we love this brand. We love AEW. We've been with it since the beginning. Remember the first episode? I remember the first episode. I remember last week's episode. Mm-hmm. We're allowed to have the average episodes. This was with the exception of
Jade Cargill.
But here's the deal: are you going to put your best effort into a Friday night show where 450,000 people are going to watch it?
Yeah,
that's our That's our downfall,
and that's how we're moving.
We're going to fail.
No,
AEW's going to fail because we have 2 bad episodes. That's what the IWC says.
Oh, that's what they say. Of course, you can't listen to that shit, Marcus. Everybody has an opinion.
Where did you see that, Marcus?
I saw it on Twitter, so it happened.
I don't ever go through my timeline.
I do.
Guys, you guys know about that, right? Do you guys believe even with these 2 Friday night Dynamites that AEW's doomed to fail?
AEW has $1 billion owner. They are not going to fail. When they get back to Wednesday nights, they're going to be number 1, number 2 in that time slot like they've been for the past 2 years. They're going to be fine. And when they move to Friday nights, and when they move to Friday nights, guess what? They're going to be a top 10 program
I believe it because people are going to expect that show, and it's only going to be an hour on Friday night. It's not going to be 2 whole hours. It'll be done by 11, and then you guys can go out and party or whatever you do. I will probably be watching a movie and then falling asleep because that's what.
Fair enough. All right.
I will probably be asleep way before 10 o'clock. So.
There you go, because that's adulting.
We can't. Don't use the A word. We can't be mad that wrestling wants to add variety. I think that's what people are saying. It's like AEW is literally an alternative. Alternative. And people are like, we have 2 bad shows and it's the end. You don't understand. No, it's
I don't listen to those comments because at the end of the day, I think that they have a very strong following, and I think every wrestling show has its ups and its downs, and there's something for everyone. The fans are not going to stop watching AEW because they have 1 or 2 shows. And obviously the reason why the drop-off has happened is because, like what we just said, some people are sleeping, some people are out. They've been watching it on the DVR. They've been watching it the next day. So they definitely are not really losing viewers.
Yeah, they're not.
I'm just blaming the NBA.
Thank you.
The DVR numbers are showing that they ended up getting like 1.7 million people watching it all together. Right. Once everything was all said and done. I'm not worried about this Friday night shift. I can't wait for them to get on TBS, and you'll never have to worry about Wednesday nights getting messed up again.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Ever again.
And TBS reaches more people than TNT. So they're going to be in 1 million or 2 more households.
Yeah,
so
more households.
TBS what?
Reaches more people than TNT. They're a top 15 network as compared to a top 45 network.
Right.
There you go. So, I'm just happy that there's so many different wrestling companies that are doing well, that even during the pandemic, especially AEW was able to help other companies with their wrestlers, give them a place to wrestle. But, there's so many companies out there. There's something for everybody. And that's why I don't listen to the negative commentary where people are saying, I can't wait to see WWE fail, or I can't wait to see AEW fail. You're wishing for people to lose their jobs.
Exactly.
It's just a horrible thing to wish. And
it is.
It's horrible.
Now. Especially now.
Like what you like. Like what you like. It's okay to say, I don't like this show. That's fine. You can say that. But why wish all these negative, horrible things on these companies? I don't want WWE to go down.
No.
I grew up on WWE. Yes, I didn't watch it for 10 years, but it doesn't matter.
I don't want it to go down because that's how they torture people in prison. They make them watch Raw on Monday nights.
Justin Hollis, y'all. Follow him on Twitter. Marcus left. We have not finished talking, y'all, but I guess we're done. People. Wait.
He does that on the show, our podcast, all the time.
Marcus, what did you do? He just bounced.
I have no idea.
Marcus was like,
I was here the whole time. I swear, I was just talking.
And then he comes back and he's like, he looks like Ernest P. Worrell.
Guys, I thought I was in the Matrix or something. I was just talking to you guys. It made a whooshing sound. That's why I looked real close to see if you were still there. And then you both were laughing at me. Okay, fair enough. We had a Matrix moment. Yes.
Look, the Pinnacle has something to say.
What are they saying?
I don't give a fuck because I see all day, but what do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to get it out, or do you think that they're going to be interrupted by the inner circle?
There's going to be a brawl. They're going to come out, and MJF's going to do this little strut and be like, nobody better than me, and then boom, it's going to happen.
I think the Pinnacle. You've seen their last promo where Shawn Spears went crazy on the one waiter and Tully threw the money at him. They've set themselves up to be a really good stable. I think they got more to say. I love the Pinnacle. The Pinnacle been killing it. I hope they whoop the IC's ass.
I am a fan of the pineapple. I'm not gonna lie.
The pineapple. What is the Pinnacle? The career. The standard. Thank you.
The pineapple is below
that.
I
like the pineapple.
I like that. Wow. I forgot. I forgot. I'm surrounded by the IC. Look.
No. I love the inner circle. I'm inner circle all day, every day, all day. But
the Pinnacle's better. Thank you.
The pineapple. No.
Pinnacle.
That's not what I was gonna say. No. I can't.
Wardlow.
Excuse me. Proud and powerful are in the inner circle. I can't go against. Get out of here.
Yep, that's Wardlow. That says Wardlow. This is
Warlow.
Thank you.
And the inner circle is still better. But, you cannot not like the Pinnacle because they have so many different characters in there and it works. Mm-hmm. I just love it. MJF is an ass, which is what he needs to be. Warlow is like the bodyguard, which is what they are portraying him as. You got FTR, the tag team for the group, and Spears is the nutso. Makes sense. And I like how they separated them off with Spears, versus Sammy, and FTR versus Proud and Powerful, and MJF obviously against Jericho, and big guys, Warlow and I love that. Every time they come together and they go at
big,
each other,
men.
Yeah, it's just
I'm just like,
man.
I just love it. I love it.
Justin.
And we all know that one day the Pinnacle is going to beat the Inner Circle. We do know this fairly, not the way it happened in Blood and Guts, but it ain't gonna be now.
The Inner Circle has the potential to be a Bullet Club in a way. Think about it. This is where Jericho started something that he started by himself, brand new stable in AEW. Let's say he becomes a transitional leader, somebody else takes it over. I love the Inner Circle. I was singing with you, brother. When Jericho dropped, I was sorry.
I know the song.
Jericho. Look at the man. He's literally done it all.
Listen, we got a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
Will Wardlow,
we know that.
It's from my end runner. Will Wardlow eventually turn on the pineapple? Yes. That's my prediction. Absolutely. And he needs to have a successful singles career, which he will have, I'm going to say, in about a year.
I think they're already starting to set it up. You're seeing Wardlow have a little bit more of a personality and all that. If you watch him, the way he acts, a couple weeks ago when they had the women on stage and he was in the back talking to the women the whole time. They're starting to set Wardlow up. They're giving him a little bit more personality. Remember, long-term storytelling. It's happening, and you're going to eventually see where it's going to piss MJF off what Wardlow's doing, and it's going to start it.
I agree that that's going to make him a face. He's going to leave and be a face. And he'll probably end up in a different faction after he's been in a singles career for a while. I really do see Warlow going places. He is absolutely very talented in the ring, y'all. He's not just a big dude.
He still won't arm wrestle, man.
You have 10?
You're lucky, Justin. That
I have nothing to lose. Okay.
We would be ripping. We would be like,
arm, bro.
It would be me and Marcus talking right now, saying, "Rip Justin." Wow.
I'd be like, he's sitting over here like, ah.
Yep. Just dead. That's all you be is dead.
Guys.
Why do the ladies love Wardlow? Maddie, why do the ladies love Wardlow?
Why do they love Justin? I don't know.
I have no comment. No comment. My husband's on. No comment.
Fair enough.
Big, meaty men. Beef.
There you go.
Boy beef.
He's easy on the eyes, people. Let's just be real.
All right.
Guys,
that's debatable.
Come to an end. Oh man, this was so much fun. Did you guys have a good time?
We at the A mark. Can we do this again?
We could definitely do this again.
Fair enough. All right.
Yes. People, before we are out of here, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment below, and please follow The Bird, Justin Hollis, on Twitter, The Bird 904, and go to the Bird and the Villain podcast. Ooh.
Hey, wait, you follow me. I'm like close to 13,000. I'm giving away an AEW t-shirt as soon as I hit 13,000.
You heard it here first. He's giving away a t-shirt. Well, kind of first. There you go. You heard it here somewhat first.
Yeah.
And if Justin Hollis makes it to 13,000 followers, because he will be making it to 13,000 followers, he will be giving away a free AEW shirt, y'all. So make sure you follow him and subscribe to the Bird and the Villain podcast. And please make sure you follow my homie, the Villain Marcus Gray, on Twitter. Also part of the same podcast. Please follow it. these guys, yes, you're down there, and
yes,
Justin's over there.
And if I could,
that was yesterday's thing with was it? Yeah, okay. So listen, this was a great show. I had a great time, y'all.
Yep.
I hope you guys come on my show again. We'll be doing I guess recaps when we come back together. So
and
yes.
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Top Rope Squishy. That's the Maddie right there.
Check out the merch.
They merch.
The merch.
The best day ever. Love it.
All right, y'all. This was
good night, guys.
Thanks for joining us. See you
As
later.
always.